And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. What's the key for them to win this series opener, Steve?
Well, facing a knuckleballer, that just gets so difficult. There's two theories. Either swing at the first one or don't ever swing. But these guys, they can put you in a slump for about a week.
Steven Eckert will be on the mound for the series opener. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, guys, remember, he's not a lot of fun to face because he's got 5 pitches. As a hitter, you've got to worry about the ball coming in, moving away, the speed. He's a lot to handle when you're up at the plate.
Rico Noel heads for the box, ready to lead this one off today. Underway at the ballpark this afternoon as the first pitch is in there for strike one. EK, as we take a look at our home 9 as they take the field here this afternoon, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
And it's a good position to be in. You've been playing good baseball. Now you get to come home and start a homestand. They've got a chance to really make some noise in the division if they can keep playing well.
And this is swung on and missed on a great pitch that time, and the leadoff man is down on strikes to get this one started. And now we'll look at the starting lineup for the visitors in this one. Who do you have your eye on, EK?
Well, guys, everybody should be looking out for that guy in the number 3 spot. He's been on an absolute tear lately, hitting over 500 in his last 10 ball games. The baseball must look like a beach ball to him right now at the plate.
Not even close on that swing. No balls and a strike. Game time temperature just a tick under 50 this afternoon. 49 degrees here at first pitch. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. Swing and a miss. Got him with the slurve there. 2 gone. With a moment now, here's a look at the Portland defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. EK, what do you got?
Well, Matty, the defense is going to be very involved. This guy on the mound doesn't strike out a lot of hitters. Balls are put in play constantly, so the defense is going to be active.
Trey Kenny will dig in now. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Grounded back up the middle. Oh, and he has some trouble with it. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely. Darrell Winter gets his first opportunity now, looking to extend that hitting streak, which stands at 8 games coming in. And he's back standing.
He's in there. Keeping an eye on him.
Popped high in the air. Right out. Waits on it. And that's the 3rd out. So it's no runs on no hits. 1 error and a runner left stranded. Danny Aliger will dig in now. And as you can see, he's well over 300 here to start this new campaign. Out in front of it, strike 1. Tap foul at home plate. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Ground ball sent back up the middle. And that is by him on into center field. So good hitting on 0-2 nets him a leadoff single.
Oh, you better have to pay attention to this guy right now. He is heating it up. 7 straight games now with that hit.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. This gets foul. It's 0-1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Now a chopper to first. Might only get 1. Fielded cleanly, and this will work as a sacrifice as they get the out at first, but the runner moves into scoring position at second base. Fernando Montano will stand in, and you see what he's done over the past 4 games, as hot as they come. Right there for strike 1.
And you know, I think it's going to be important that when guys get their pitches, they take advantage. There it looked like he was taken all the way, and he may not get another pitch that catches that much of the plate.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Knuckleball, and he can't pull the trigger. It's a called strike 3 for out number 2.
Yeah, sometimes you just shake your head and move on. And he's thinking, how did that pitch wind up a strike? Just got to be thankful you don't see knuckleballers every day.
Standing in now, Ramon Valdez. As this is popped foul behind the plate, it's strike 1. 0-1, here's the pitch. Swing and a ball chopped foul right at home plate. Another one sent foul. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Back-to-back strikeouts keep him out of danger. Through an inning and a half. Johnny Harr will stand in. 1 for 4 with a double in yesterday's ball game.
Well, this guy's hitting over 300 on the year now, and he had a good performance yesterday as well.
Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Rico Noel will dig in for a second time. A strikeout victim opening up the ball game. Now a little tapper here up the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. Sacrifice attempt here. And he'll reach first safely. Coming to the plate now, Willie Perez. And he could give his guys an early lead if he can come through here. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Just a bit late, and he's fallen behind, 0-2. Oh, and it's tailor-made to short, 6-4. Trey Kenny, the hitter now. 0 for 1 on the day after reaching on an error his first time up. On the ground up the middle, and that is through into center field, a base hit. And they're going to take a 1-0 lead as the run comes across to score. And they won't come close to getting him. He's in there at third. He's set. Here it comes. Darryl Winter is next as he finds himself behind 0-1.
Pretty cool right there. You know, it's so important in a tough spot to get that first pitch strike over. And he's able to jump ahead.
Runners are at first and third, 1 away. And another foul ball. Struck him out. And now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. Danny Aliger stands in with 2 on and 2 out here in the third.
And you know, some guys just get better with runners in scoring position and 2 outs. This is a big at-bat for him right here, even though it's still early.
Newhouser is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. So 1 run. Leading off the inning, Heat Fu, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
And right here is an important time for them to climb back into this one. They definitely want to even this one up sooner rather than later.
Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. And he takes strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
swung on and chopped up the middle. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth.
Now batting.
Now to the plate, Fernando Montano. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, it's always a frustrating thing to go down looking, but you know what? Everybody does it. So you've got to let that one go and make the next AB count.
Gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Very weakly on the ground. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely. Ramon Valdez in now. He went down looking at his first trip to the plate. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
Boy, he has been a first strike throwing machine, hasn't he? He's hardly been behind in the count all game long.
And they'll have runners at the corners following the one-out single. So stepping in, number 32, as he's got a chance to tie this ball game up with that equalizing run just 90 feet away at third. A little tardy there. No balls and a strike. Swing and a miss. Good slurve. 0-2 now.
And now, with runners at the corners and 2 strikes, this is a spot where you've got to make something.
And indeed, he'll take only the out at first as the run comes in to score. Rico Noel steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. In there, no balls and a strike. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2.
Well, no taking now. He's going to have to swing the bat.
Out in front of that one, but he stays alive and will do it again on 0-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. A run on 2 hits, and they leave 1. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. Willie Perez heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
And in a pretty close game so far, they'd love to see this guy get on base so they can get a rally started to get back in this thing.
And he'll just watch this thing to try and get an idea. It's 0-1. Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now. A little bouncer, but that one rolls foul. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. And he reaches for one out of the zone and misses rather badly for the first out.
Not only has he rung up a lot of strikeouts, but he still hasn't walked a batter to this point, so his control has been really spot on so far.
Stepping in now, Trey Kenny. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Draper is in pursuit. And he tracks it down. A nice running play to record the second out. Darrell Winter will stand in for the 3rd time now. Still without a hit, so that streak could be in a bit of jeopardy.
And I think that's in the back of his mind, but it's not something he's really focused on. He just wants to get up there and put a good swing on the ball.
Chop foul right at home plate. It's strike 1. And he'll fall behind now to 1-2. 5th inning of play here in a 3-2 ball game. Chop foul at the plate. It'll remain 1-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. And the slurve can't find the zone, and it's 2-2.
Ooh, there's a tough one to take right there on a 1-2 pitch, especially after fighting off so many pitches leading up to that one.
Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. So they go quietly here in this half inning. Last half of the 5th coming up, and the Sea Dogs lead this one 3-2. Mario Bourbon comes to the plate as we get started here in the bottom of the 5th.
Baseman, Mario Bourbon.
In tight here with the first pitch fastball that's 1-0.
That didn't catch the corner there, but you can see he was trying to jam him with the running action on that 2-seam fastball.
Yeah, we see a lefty and a right-hander start to loosen up in the bullpen. The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Kenny gloves it. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
Well, batter number 7, designated hitter, Joel Pereira.
Joel Pereira will dig in. He singled and drove home 2 his last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. And he lays off for ball 1.
1-1.
Ready on 1 and 2. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2 and 2. Breaking ball called third strike as that catches the zone for out number 2.
The batter number 00.
Stepping in, Aaron Madrigal, as the switch hitter will take his cuts left-handed here.
This is where he's so comfortable hitting righties so far this year really well, hitting over 300 on the year.
And he lays off there 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A good tailing fastball for a strike, 1-1. On his way to pitch number 75. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
He just keeps getting himself into trouble out there. Here's another guy that you've got to make swing the bat.
Inside for a ball as he falls behind to him here. 3-1. Hit out of play, and it's a full count now.
Hey, have a good rip up there.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Ready now with the payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. So they're held in check here this half of the inning. 5 innings complete. The Sea Dogs lead it 3-2. Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. Sends that one out of play for strike 1.
Hey, no outs here. Nobody on.
Hey, here we go.
Taken high and deep to right. Newhouser ranging back. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
He will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far.
Yeah, just sort of rolling over on it, guys. See if you can make a small adjustment and get through one here.
And it's quickly 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. This is popped high in the air toward the right side of the infield. And quickly 2 are gone now here in the visitors' half of the 6th.
The catcher, number 3.
Fernando Montano steps in, working on a 1-for-2 game so far. And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1. And here's the ball lifted high into foul ground down the right field line. And he drops it.
Well, if you can ever win a game despite your defense, this is it. That's 3 errors now in the ball game, and they're very lucky to still have the lead.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Again, he sends it out of play. to short. To his right, Baldwin. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. So no runs or hits here. Well, you always hope to get a good outing from your starting pitcher, but this man went above and beyond in this one. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, not the longest outing he'll ever have. He only made it 6 full innings, but he definitely brought his good stuff to the ballpark, and he winds up helping his guys get out of here with a victory.
Now from your exclusive home for minor league baseball, MLB The Show is on the air. Tonight, the second of 3 to start the week between the Binghamton Mets and the Portland Sea Dogs. It's baseball, it's The Show, and it comes your way next. And with that, here's a look at the visitors' starting lineup. Eric, who stands out to you?
Well, I'll be keeping an eye on what that leadoff hitter can do in this one. He's been working on a 5-game hit streak, and I expect him to be aggressive at the plate as he looks to extend it to 6.
Stephen Eckert, a right-hander from Alabama, against the starting assignment. What do we need to know here, EK?
Well, guys, not a big strikeout pitcher here on the mound, so expect to see a lot of balls put in play, defense being very involved. Should be fun to watch.
George Clemens strides forward, and we are set for baseball here this evening.
Binghamton, right fielder, George Clemens.
And a cold strike on the game's first pitch as we bring you this one here tonight. EK, you take a look at our homestanding 9 as they enter play here this evening. They were losers last time out, but still in a decent groove as they'd won 4 or 5 prior to that.
And it hasn't been a homestand to remember so far. They're just 2-3 in their first 5 games, so they're going to need to pick it up.
Mark William is at the plate here as he quickly finds himself down a strike. It's 0-1. A cool 47 degrees tonight at first pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. I think I'd take that one too. It's 0-2 now.
No ball, 2 strikes.
That's 2 in a row. And this one, it was better than the last one.
Swing, and he pops him up over toward foul territory. Moyer is camped under this one, and that's out number 2. With a moment now, here's a look at the Portland defense. It's brought to us by Majestic. Eric, what do we need to know?
Well, guys, one of the most exciting things we're going to have an opportunity to see in this one, the throwing arm of that catcher.
0-1.
He absolutely has a cannon. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if you ever saw him on the mound someday. We'll get an opportunity to watch him in this one.
I think I'd take that one too. It's 0-2 now.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Now a swing and a ball popped high in the air over toward foul ground. Gonzalez is there to make the catch, and the side is retired. So a fairly painless top of the first. So it's on to the bottom of inning number 1. No score. Leading off the inning, Dave Lee, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Well, you know, they've fallen behind by quite a bit in the early going here, so they need a good inning here to get them back in the game.
Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Right side. Oh, what a dive. In time.
Wow, made it look easy.
Batting fifth, left fielder,
Michael Murakami will stand in. He comes off an 0-for-4 in last night's ball game.
Yeah, not really a great performance for him yesterday, but that's just part of this ball game. You have to know that those rough ones are going to come up and bite you every once in a while.
The windup and the 0-1. To short. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Batting sixth.
TJ Gorman will get his first opportunity here. Took an 0 for 4 in the victory last night.
Well, kind of more of the same for him, guys. I mean, you can see that he's not sporting the strongest batting average this year.
Chopped weakly to the left. Gonzalez ranges to his right. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. On now to the bottom of the second. Wally Ferguson leads it off here. Bottom third of the order set to go here in the third.
Well, he's faced the minimum so far, and obviously it's still early, but they need to get something going because you can't let this guy settle in out there.
Tap fouled at home plate. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Newhouser, 1 down.
Batting eighth. First baseman. Dexter
Yeager will stand in, getting the start here despite being out of the lineup last night. In there, strike 1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
And they took him right up the elevator shaft on these 3 pitches. I mean, you could chart where they are. First one low, second one about belt high, and then the third one up around the letters. 3 different locations, each yielding the same result.
Stepping in now, Benji Jones. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Comes in here right at 260. Still without a home run, 9 driven in. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
And he's really going to have to fight now. You got to take a little bit out of your swing and find a way to put this ball in play.
Strike 3 called as he can't get the bat off his shoulders. Side retired. Make it 9 straight here to start the ball game. George Clemens is ready here as we begin the top of the 4th.
Still pretty early, but they don't have any hits yet, so you need to get it going offensively.
High pop-up. Bourbon is under this one. 1 pitch, 1 away.
Now batting.
Mark William is into the box for his second at-bat. He popped out into foul territory his first time up.
Yeah, his swing definitely broke down a little bit last time. He got way underneath the ball. It'll be interesting to see if he can make that adjustment and stay on top of the ball here.
He'll take this in without much trouble, and 2 are gone here to start the 4th. Buster Madsen digs in with his team still looking at a 0 in the hit column. Grounded up the first baseline. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And they'll wind up with no play here as he reaches first safely.
Now batting.
Dave Lee stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. The 0-1 delivery. Sent on the ground out to second. He's got it. Throw on to first, and that error won't come back to haunt him after all as the inning is over. So it's no runs on no hits. Michael Murakami heads for the box to start off the 5th in this one.
Boy, they've got some work to do here, but there's still a lot of time left in this game. So just chip away, chip away.
And the 5th inning will start with a ground out, 1 away.
Now batting.
TJ Gorman stands in. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The batter. Third
In
baseman,
now, Wally Ferguson. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Well, at least he was able to get it into the outfield, and that's more than most of his teammates can say so far.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. He's through 5 without allowing a hit. Dexter Yeager makes his way to the box to lead us off in the 6th inning.
Well, they still aren't even on the board yet, so this leadoff guy needs to get on so they can manufacture a run.
And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1. Bounce to first. Bourbon scoops it up, and he'll take this to the bag. 3 unassisted for the first out.
now batting, shortstop.
Stepping in, Benji Jones. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, it's always a frustrating thing to go down looking, but you know what? Everybody does it. So you've got to let that one go and make the next AB count.
And quickly, 2 are gone now here in the visitors' half of the 6th.
The right fielder, number
George
14.
Clemens will stand in, and he, like so many others, hitless in the ballgame so far.
Well, we've been talking about it a lot, but this offense is just getting shut down right now. And we've seen some really fantastic pitching in this one.
That's in there, and he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
And it looks like the scouting report says, work this guy away, and it's been paying off.
And whoever put together that scouting report did a real nice job, because this whole team hasn't done much offensively at all.
And another foul ball. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Did a good job to shorten up and protect the plate, and he'll have another shot at it here. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Swinging a ball hit softly on the ground. Gonzalez is right there. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So he's through 6 full now, and he has yet to surrender a base hit. Mark William will stand in to start the 7th with that big 0 still looming in the hit column.
All right, can I officially start the countdown right now? I'm not scared to talk about a no-hitter up here. There's only 9 outs between him and a no-hitter as we speak.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Another one sent foul. And he strikes him out here, so that's out number 1 here in the 7th as he continues to keep him out of the hit column.
And for you at home, all I'm going to do is direct your attention to the hits column right there.
That's it.
It is what it is here in the 7th inning.
Buster Madsen stands into the box. He's 0 for 2 so far in this one. Hit down the third base line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. 1 out, nobody on. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Kirby is there. Oh, no, he dropped it. Around second. He'll try for third. The relay throw, and he is in there.
Now batting, catcher.
Dave Lee will stand in again. A couple of groundouts for him on the ledger in his 2 trips so far. Chop foul over towards the coaching box. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Got him. So that's the 2nd out of the inning, and he's 7 outs away now.
Well, the beautiful thing about throwing that knuckler is it doesn't put a whole lot of stress on your arm. I mean, here we are late in the ball game, things moving just as well as it was back in the first couple of innings.
Goes the other way, and this is in the air out to left. Kirby moves over, and that retires the side. P.J. Gorman will stand in to start out their half of the 8th with that starter still out there, and he's definitely been a tough nut to crack.
No, he's been dominant all game long, and I think part of it is that he got himself a nice lead early on, and that's allowed him to not really worry about making a mistake. He's been free and easy the whole way through.
0-2 home. Can't quite get around in time to keep it fair, and it remains 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. Chopped foul at the plate, and we'll do it again. And he struck him out for the first out of the inning, but perhaps more importantly, he's 5 outs away now.
And just another outstanding pitch right there. And it's not easy to do with so much on the line here in the 8th inning. But he's now down to his final 5 outs.
Wally Ferguson will stand in again. He's flown out in each of his first 2 plate appearances thus far. Behind on that one, now behind in the count, 0-1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
Boy, I'll tell you, to be down 0-2 against a guy like this with the stuff he's got tonight, not a comfortable spot to be in.
Well, a huge out number 2 here in the 8th. 4 big outs remain, but the finish line, it's starting to come into sight.
Dexter Yeager will stand in now with 2 away, needing to really get something started here.
And their chances of getting back into this ball game are growing dimmer by the batter.
Into the seats, 0-1. Chopped foul right at home plate. 2 out, nobody on. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Calling for it, Draper makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. So he's through 8 innings now, and he'll sit to prepare for one last hurrah. Benji Jones will stand in now to begin their half of the 9th in a game that was decided long ago.
Yeah, this is mop-up time out there right now. But hey, these at-bats still count against your batting average, so you can't go up there and just mail it in. You've got to see this through right to the end of the game.
Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Fought off at the plate, and we'll do it again. And he fights this one off to stay alive.
That ball's foul.
Trying to strike him out for the second time. Swinging a high pop-up straight back, though it looks as though he'll have room back there. And he's retired here, 1 away.
The right fielder, number 14.
George Clemens will stand in, and they've done a good job keeping him off base at the top of the lineup. He's 0 for 3 thus far. Chopped foul over towards the dugout. Bases are empty, 1 man out. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. 2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Out in front of that one, but he stays alive, and will do it again on 0-2. A little late on the fastball, but he's able to spoil that one off, and he'll get another chance. Now the 0-2 pitch. Struck him out. So now just 1 man stands between he and his no-hitter.
Oh, and this crowd is really going to be up and into it now. 1 out to go. Man, this is awesome.
Mark William will dig in now as perhaps the final man to stand in the way of possible history here tonight. In there, no balls and a strike. Barely able to make contact, down 0-2 now. Swing and a miss, and he's got it. A no-hitter.
Well, he's down there getting swarmed by his teammates right now, and he deserves it. Truly one of the best pitching performances that I've ever witnessed. And he puts his name into the record books with that no-hitter.
One more look at the final line score there to see the great pitching performance that led his guys to the victory. Well, obviously, after a no-hitter, there's not a whole lot of debate as to the identity of our top player of the game.
Yeah, definitely no debate as far as I'm concerned. He was really in complete control the whole way through. Only really got into trouble a few times, and he winds up with a complete game shutout.
So that just about does it for EK.